Rise and shine, my cookies. Big Mama's in the gym. Again, if you're not in the gym or you're not working out, you don't need to go to the gym. Do something right now. Do like 50 squats, 100 squats. We all are getting the summer body, okay? Look at this. Ooh, so hot as fuck. Mwah. Oh my god, I do get angry, you guys. Fun fact, I have like a mad temper, but I try not to get angry often. And yes, my anger doesn't last for long. I love to laugh and I love to be happy. Before you throw away your envelopes, always check them. So I was cleaning my house and I saw this envelope and I was just going to trash it. Then I opened it and I found my money. Like, guys, that's how I would have thrown 1K dolls away. Hey, in this economy, it's impossible. I would have thrown my money away. Ow! I didn't even remember that I had this in the house, but money!
See money, oh, see money, because tell me, Wani, if not for too much money, what's it go make you want to throw away envelope without searching it first? And you're telling us, please, before you want to use envelope, throw it. If you want to throw envelope away, search it, blah blah blah. They never burn that envelope well. If I hear, not too much money they do you, baby girl. Nothing more, nothing else, nothing less. Hey babies, welcome back, my babies. Do not forget to do the needful by subscribing and making sure your notification bell is steadily on while at it. Do not forget to give me a huge thumbs up and then share this video. Thank you. So your fave Wani X handle, okay, let me read this. Can your fave ever Wani X handle is the face of Lamood magazine Women Crush? Yes, Lamood magazine used Wani Warster, Handy Warster as their face cover for the Woman Crush Wednesday yesterday. You know, it was Wednesday yesterday, and Wednesday is for WCW, Woman Crush Wednesday, where you be, throwing out your crush to that person that inspires you, that person you like, that person you feel like she's doing well and deserves some accolade, yeah. So that is what WCW is all about, that person you're crushing on, yeah. So Lamood actually used this to twin, and they deserve, because babies have been cooking back to back. We'll talk more about Wani X Handy later on this video. That place there is drama going on. We'll get there later. But first off, let's see this one from Topa. Topa says, this one is for everyone that believed we got the male guys. So you guys, with Topa, he is among the guys from the No Lose Gas season that is really doing well for himself. So he says, rewriting Nigerian story. He says, remember Gen Z involvement in New Nigeria Year back this year, and guess what? He has been invited for the fashion category for Gen Z. Tofa, I'll believe at this year's event to receive the Young Excellence Award. You guys, Tofa is gonna be live there, live and direct, to receive the award. Like, he's just like representing the Gen Z, and baby boy has been so happy. He has been jubilating. He has been thanking God for how far he has gone. He is one person I keep saying that he's actually filled with positivity. If you're around him, he would support you. He would show you love. He is that person. Yeah, and I think he also deserves to receive love, and which he has been receiving back to back. I think he's surrounded with people who love him too. So he posted and says, it's been God, always have, always will. So he says, I can't wait to tell my story here, how AMGA really went. I guess that is what I got. That's where he got his reward from. He now says, now I can't wait to share my story. He is so happy that he has been invited for that award, and then the fans have been congratulating him back to back on the social space. Talking about fans, this particular person posted this about Anita, and this got to me so deep. It says, I actually have no words. Thank you so much, Anita. You have such a special heart and a graceful way of making people feel seen and valued. Thank you. When this person posted this, it actually really touched me. I think this person went missing in action, and it's an Anita stan. I think she actually reached up to the person, and that's why the person came back online to appreciate the person that Anita is. One thing about this life is we all are amazing human beings. We have got our flaws, but let's just continue to resonate with those who understand us and ignore those who think they don't like us or don't understand us, and that's on period. Talking about appreciating fans, Cassia is also here. Somebody said to her, "This week, sweet mama, just they give us back to back more grace," and then she replied and says she want to thank them so much for engaging on her post, that it really means a lot to her. You know, the standship of a thing, these housemates are here because of you guys. The engagement they get is solely on you guys, so they are so appreciative, and they actually owe you guys a lot. Yes, when I say owe you guys a lot, not like they owe you their life or anything. They owe you a thank you to appreciate you all the time, because without the fans they are like nothing. So you guys, let's go back to the twinny, the energy gods, Wani X Handy, Wani Warstar and Handy Warstar. So they had this thing interview with Pores, that is tearing brows on the social space. They had to say some things, and then Handy revealed that one thing that Wani did that shocked her was winning the Ikengaka because of the endurance task, the endurance challenge. That it was so surprising to see that Wani, who barely endure things, was so patient to endure that. That was the shocking part. And then they also said something about naysayers talking about them, that the worst thing they've heard about themselves is sleeping for money. And then the part that got Handy's eyes open like this is a question to Wani, that was, what other profession would you choose aside DJing? And then Wani says stripping. And then the star was like, yo, no, from a family they will not allow it. But Wani was like, we'll put on face masks and all of that. Baby girl said her truth. She said her truth, and she tried to make it know that people who strip does not mean that they are actually ashy. Do you understand? They are human beings too, who do this for their money. Some of them are even more holy than some people who do not strip. You understand? So the sister was so surprised. They were like, no, from the family they come from, it's not going to be acceptable. That was the conversation they were having. But because of Wani had revealed about the stripping thingy, they are dragging them on the social space. They said it's obvious. You know, it is obvious because of that. Their personality showcased it. That is what people are dragging them back to back for, because you know it is very easy to drag them already. People are always waiting for something to drag them for. So now that she has given them something to drag her for, they are dragging her at ease. Like when I say at ease, it is giving them joy. So they said, oh, that's why she's always tacky. That's why she's always this. That's why she's always that. How can you say you would have been a stripper? You did not even choose another thing, you know? And then you forget that it is actually Wani's life, her business. What you wanted her to do is not supposed to be what she wants to do. Why? Because it is her life and not yours, right? So the holier than what's it called, than the Pope people on the social space, make una they calm down. And then somebody says Handy has another opinion. Yes, she has another opinion of, oh, that is not acceptable, that the family she's coming from is not going to let that happen. I think Handy feels like they are not going to do it, you know. So it was Wani's decision anyways, but Handy has never thought of that. With her reply, you know she never thought of it at all. So this person says, all BBN are hypocrites. Just be your own hypocrite in peace. Nobody is a saint on BBN streets. Everyone that collects woto woto. And then this other person says, we've been new. Ruthie the senseless mugu was right after all. Lekki pomo sellers. Kobo kobo na your mates. Wow. See the way they say Ruthie the senseless, blah blah blah, kobo kobo Naomi, meaning that you're saying Ruthie was right with whatever she said about Wani X Sandy. People and hatred. Una need to they calm down. Tina says Wani is so lively, naughty, and free-spirited. If there is a channel I can be watching her 247, I wouldn't mind. And I love that she's also self-aware and business-minded. A full package, no stress. While you're dragging her, she has got people who love her, and that's the beauty of life. You hate somebody, there are many people who love the person. And then you guys, back to Vicki, the V Money herself. You know, she actually appreciated a co-suit of how she enjoyed her stay, you know, because she is back to ABJ. Everything she went for Lagos, everything that happened is done and dusted. In as much as I'm very sure she wanted to celebrate her birthday in Lagos, but that didn't work out fine. She also says, okay, I need to post a new video. Content creators are really trying, no jokes. You know, one thing I love that she's doing is, despite the drags going on her name, she has been posting back to back on her stories. She did not keep mute. She did not address anything publicly. If not, the only time they tagged her, they called her on space. She did not address anything publicly. That is the kind of person this girl is. She's trying to avoid any form of drama, even when she was in the house. She avoids anything drama, unnecessary talks in the house too. Okay, guys, she has finally posted for those who are calling her that she's V Pauper and all of that. She says to my amazing fans, the Vikings, I am blown away by your thoughtful birthday gift. Your kindness has enabled me to make a real difference in the lives of many patients at the hospital who are in need. Your generosity has brought hope and healing to those who need it most. May God bless the hand that gives, and I am forever grateful for your support. Thank you and lots of love. So now, hope we can all rest because Victoria has reviewed and said that the money she collected, instead of the money would go back to the admins of her group, and then they will share the money between themselves, because right now the problem was they do not know how to share the money. Baby girl has revealed that, okay, give me the money. What she did was she gave the money to the need, and I think that is the best option. When she collected that money, people were making jest of her. Oh, she need the money. That's why she collected it. But now she has revealed the reason why she collected it. And some persons are still saying she would have showcased a video when she went for that whatever she had to do there. But last, everybody get their mouths. Moving on, Mr. Manny says, I don't know why you all are trending Onyeka with reunion. Was she not the show? Please let me go to sleep. This other one says, without Onyeka, reunion is not complete. Like, the reunion is going to be all about her. Who else? So the fans of Onyeka, you guys fidgeting already because of the ultimate Spice Girl of the season. You know, she gave it hot during the season and is expected to receive hot during reunion, because Onyeka was all over everybody's business. You barely see Onyeka stay one place. So it is very okay if her name comes up more during that season. And the reason why the fans are saying this is because of this gist that has been flying, that it says, but starship aside, a friend invited you to his house, you got there, yeah, his father liked you, normal, but shouldn't you respect your friend? You started dating the dad started sending his accountant to give you money. You guys know the gist, I shared it yesterday. And now they says, now as if it was not enough, the said person started having a thing to do with the father accountant. That is what they are saying now, that the said person had to go, followed behind back door, start having a thing about with the father's accountant. All these gist that they got, saying all of those things, where they got it from, my people, I don't know. Now the reason why the Onyeka fans are talking about that reunion is because they are referring this gist that she is the one in the picture. And then the other one, they started talking about that, oh, the other person got pregnant, and I think they're referring to the sister, because they said, oh, the person she got pregnant for is not in Nigeria, and we know the only male housemate outside the country is what's the name, Benjamin, that is Ben. Doc is outside the country, but Doc is married. Doc is not into any thingy. The man went in there as a married man, even we celebrated with him when his wife gave birth to twins. So definitely is not Doc. Do you understand? So what is going on? That is the thing. So now it's giving, they are putting all of this on Onyeka and the sister. Wahala be like bicycle with these people, I am telling you. And then they said the one who was pregnant, said she has never removed anything before. The guy is even currently outside the country, as if that wasn't enough, because the guy dated you on the show. You brought your family members to his house. You people have been there for months. Fear God and have little shame. That's the only hint I click it. Now, the last time I checked, Onyeka and the sister, they have their own house. Onyeka rented a house. So I don't know where this is coming from. To me, it's definitely going to be fallacy until there is concrete evidence for it. I'm not amongst this set of persons who believe things and then are not sure of it. Even if it is true, let's see a concrete evidence for it. Okay? Because the last time I checked is hearsay. It is hearsay. So if there is any housemate pregnant, so we are waiting for the baby bump, except there's the thingy was tampered with. So you guys, the drama is just too much on the social space anyways, involving Onyeka and the siblings. That is what is going on the social space. And for me right here, Omo, it over choke. It feels so good to see that Vicki gave that money out to the people who need it, because someone, there is a lot that comes with that money and she do not even deserve to spend a dime out of it, to avoid unnecessary drama. Some money you would eat it and it will not go well. So it's better she did what she gave it out. That's on period. I think she made the best decision. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for always selling with me. Please do not forget to like and share this video. Bye for now, babies.